Hello, kaiju fans and kaiju figure collectors. This is Thomas here with Monster Island Kaiju Reviews, and I have a special review of this figure here. And this has been a figure that I've been waiting for. I want to say it's been already 1 year. Uh, yeah, I mean, well, you know what? I won't say too much other than there was this guy that was on Instagram that showed a sample of what he was going to make. And I messaged him and told him I was interested, and he said he was going to have a pre-order soon. So when he was going to do that pre-order, I think he let me know, but I'm not 100% sure because it's been so long. But I did tell him that I was going to order, and I prepaid for it. I was a little bit skeptical because I've never really seen this guy, but he has a bunch of stuff on his Instagram, and evidently he's done a lot of paint work. So what this is called is Godzilla cross section, and it is a person named, I have to read it off here because it's kind of hard to pronounce. Prasurtsak Manichot. I'm so sorry if I butchered it, but I did keep checking with him, and periodically he'll update me. But I tell you, it was a long process. But it came in a bag, and a header card made by him, or he had someone do it. Also has a big card. He packed this really well, but I don't know why the packaging is all wrinkled up. So I don't know whether it was wrinkled before he put it in there or what. But this one is, so it's got the actual picture of what this is. Now, if you guys are pretty observant, you guys can tell that this is actually a Bandai figure from the 90s, and he had it all cut out, and he had all these pieces made, and then he put it inside, and he hand paints his stuff. Yeah, because I had asked him if he did airbrushing, and he goes, no, he does everything by hand painting. So I was a little surprised. This one evidently is number one. So I must have been one of the first guys, and he wanted to get it out to me first. So it's one of 45. So this one says first. Yeah, so this is I'm one of the first people that ordered this. So it has a nice cool card, and he used a bag that has a little thing that you can open. So there's no need to even remove this header card. But the header card also says made in Taiwan. So it's pretty cool. You know, it just was such a long wait. He also made it so that the tail can come off. He made it there's a little thing here that you can put it together. But you guys can see here. Was it worth the wait? Just off the top, I would say yes, because there's really hardly anything like this made. I don't know I'm sure you guys, some of you guys probably have seen this pop up on one of the Facebook groups. I'm sure he's shown the picture, but I have not seen anyone actually have it in hand. So it is cool though, definitely. They should make more of these cross-section kaiju. You know, we've seen a bunch of these pictures in magazines or the books that show the insides of Godzilla and Gamera, Rodan, all those other kaiju. But this one is very interesting, and I could see that all the limbs have been glued or fused. Yeah, I think they've been glued. So it's basically a statue at this point. But it is pretty interesting, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy outside right now because I've had this for a few days, and I want to get this one out as soon as I can. So let's go ahead and get him outside, and then I will be right back. our first comparison, we have a charming 1962 Godzilla by NECA, and this one also comes with a breath effect. And for our next comparison, we have a figure by Max Toy, and this is the iconic Garomon figure, and this guy rarely smiles. Alright, and we are back, and I got a couple more size comparisons, but before we get to that, I want to just at least mention that this was a Bandai figure. I think this is an 8-inch figure by Bandai. I'm going to assume this is from 1995, maybe 1995. It's actually hard for me to read the year on here, but that should be easy to find out. And I thought these Bandais were so good back in the day, because those were probably the most realistic, affordable figures that we can get of kaiju. And naturally we have X Plus and all these other companies out that make unbelievable realistic figures. So with that said, for comparison number 1 and 2 are the bonus comparisons. We have a couple of NECA figures. This is a 95 Burning Godzilla. I think this is about 7 inches tall, so you can see it. It's about right. This one here is I think this was a, I'm sorry, was this some, yeah, this was the Loot Crate fusion reactor fusion, one of those, glow in the dark, pretty interesting looking. Yeah, it's got decent articulation. You know what, let's get a couple more. Put that down here. Here is a Marmot 89 Sofubi Godzilla by Marmot, and the coloration makes it kind of look like he's melting down. I think he's got some, yes, semi-translucent as well. This was some kind of festival, some kind of special version. I'm blanking out at the moment, but I thought these will make a pretty good side by side. Yes. And finally, got to bring out at least one X Plus. This is the 25 centimeter version of the 95 Godzilla, and I always thought this looked pretty decent. This is the one that properly scales with the Destroyer, the 25 centimeter Destroyer. And some people have kind of panned on this figure. Did I say that right? Which means they didn't care for it too much. But I think it looks great. Looks good to me. There's Daddy, and there's the son that's in terrible shape. So, as far as the basic score on this custom piece, I would say it is very. Ooh, that was close. Well, you know what? This thing is not gonna break. No. Yeah, I would say it rates pretty high. You know, like I said earlier, he did do his, all the brushing is by hand, and it looks good. I mean, I have not even looked at it really hard until right now. Yeah, it looks nice. So I don't know if he's making any more. I think 45 was that's it. I think that was the run that he has. So if you guys want one, it's gonna have to be in the aftermarket. So I wanted to get this out so you guys can see this interesting curiosity. And that is it. So thanks for watching this quick review, and if you guys are interested in some more kaiju content, please check us out at the Real Kaiju Collectors on Facebook, also Godzilla Sofubi Collectors, and also X Plus Godzilla Collectors. Those are 3 that I'm in. So that is it. Stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.